Well, it's day 3 in the transfer window, and it's safe to say we've woke up this morning with some crazy news. In today's video, we will discuss this headline, as could Rangers be about to make a move for Ryan Kent. Not only that, but we will also go over all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Rangers manager Philippe Clement was delighted to see his team's hard work pay off as they executed everything he asked of them to perfection to defeat leaders Celtic 3-0 at Ibrox. It's the Belgians' first Old Firm win at the 7th time of asking, a result that comes as the pressure was mounting on him due to Rangers' position behind their Glasgow rivals in the Scottish Premiership table. Speaking to Sky Sports after the final whistle, Clement said, "It feels very good because the boys get the reward that they deserve for what they didn't get over the last couple of weeks in the League Cup final and the last 2 games. We were shooting ourselves in the foot with getting goals against us, but things were not on our side in that way." You see, even with players with injuries and changing a lot, that everybody in this squad is working really hard to become better and better, and this is one proof of that. We need to continue like that the next couple of weeks and months. Midfielder Nicholas Raskin took on captaincy duties in the absence of the injured and was one of Rangers' star performers. Clement asked pre-match for the 23-year-old to show leadership, which is exactly what he showcased against a Celtic team that had only conceded 4 league goals from their previous 18 fixtures. On his players' display, he said, "What I said before the game, Nico wasn't ready to have captaincy a few months ago, he's taking steps. Of course, we have a few other captains in the dressing room, but the more captains that you have, the better your squad is and the better your team is. That's something we need to build with all the senior guys and the younger guys, giving them responsibility. So in that way, this group is also growing in a very positive sense." In other news, there's a buzz about Ryan Kent possibly making a return to Rangers. Rumours are coming out of Turkey that the free agent winger, who left Rangers for Fenerbahce just 16 months ago, could be on his way back. His time in Turkey hasn't exactly gone to plan. His big money contract was torn up after struggling for game time. Rangers boss Philippe Clement has openly admired Kent in the past. Back when he was at Club Bruges, he tried to sign him, and now reports suggest he's interested in bringing him back to Ibrox. Social media's been lighting up over this one, with fans split on whether it's the right move. According to Turkish outlets, Kent, now 27, has been offered a 6-month deal with the option to extend for another year. It seems like a chance for him to reset and get his career back on track. Some fans are all for it, saying things like, "Ryan Kent for free in January? We need more options out wide. Makes sense." Others are more cautious. Kent on his day was brilliant, but those days were rare. Still, a short-term deal might be worth it. Of course, not everyone's sold on the idea. Some are worried it's a step backward, but Kent has shown love for Rangers in the past, even hinting after his departure in 2023 that the club still means a lot to him. So, is this just transfer gossip, or could we actually see Kent back in a Rangers jersey? Time will tell. Rangers captain Nicholas Raskin tonight branded Don Robertson's decision not to give Callum McGregor a second booking at Ibrox weird, and claimed the referee had been reluctant to send the Celtic captain off. Raskin was yellow carded in added on time at the end of the first half in the William Hill Premiership match in Govan after squaring up to his opposite number following a Paulo Bernardo corner. However, the Belgian midfielder was astonished that McGregor, who had earlier had his name taken by the match official, did not receive the same punishment and remonstrated with Robertson before heading down the tunnel. He said, "I just didn't understand what was happening. McGregor and I had contact, you know. I think the referee wanted to book us both, but then he looked at McGregor and remembered he'd booked him, so just booked me. It was a bit unfair because if you book me, you have to book him. It's the same thing by both of us. It was just a bit weird. I was calm, I was just explaining to the ref that it was unfair, that he had to book us both. The ref explained that he didn't really see it. But you either booked both or no one." Raskin, who donned the skipper's armband in the absence of the injured James Tavernier, stressed that he was proud of the Rangers' performance and admitted they have to continue to perform at the same high level in the coming months. "I'm very proud," he said. "The fans deserved a performance like that. We deserved a performance like that. I know the last 2 games weren't great. Rangers lost to St Mirren and drew with Motherwell away last week. We all know that, so we all enjoyed this one so much. We looked good in training, we got confidence from that, and we knew Thursday night was always a good night for us, so we just came in feeling good." Every game is not played before we play, so we just go and give everything. We also knew we had been so close to winning the cup final, so we just had the confidence to go for it. Raskin continued, "We need to understand that those games compared to this one are not the same. Here you play a team where there is a lot of space, where you can counter-attack. Even when you have the ball, there is space. But when you play Motherwell or other teams like that, you face teams who defend a lot and give you no space. So there's a big difference between those games and playing Celtic or a European game. Now, it's about us finding the small details that make us good in both kinds of game. We know where we want to be, and we're working hard as a team and as a club to get there. When I see and hear the fans out there, it was so loud, it just feels amazing playing here. At the end of the day, it's only 3 points and we have to repeat it in 3 days and then again after that. But this has been a really special day for me. My father Thierry hadn't been in the stadium for a long time. I think this was only his second time, so it was great that he was here. I was really proud. The game was perfect. We all enjoyed it so much. It's a day I'll remember my whole life. Premier League icon Alan Shearer was in attendance for the derby match between Rangers and Celtic. The BBC pundit was spotted inside the stadium to watch the Scottish Premiership tie at Ibrox. Shearer holds the record for the most goals in the Premier League era, with 260 goals to his name. The former striker could be seen mingling with others in the TV gantry before kick-off. He then took his seat next to former Newcastle goalkeeper Steve Harper. Shearer even took time to pose for pictures before experiencing his first in-person taste of the historic fixture between Rangers and Celtic. Shearer wasn't the only footballing icon in the stands at Ibrox, with Hagi also in attendance. The former Real Madrid and Barcelona ace was at Ibrox to watch his son Yanis Hagi. Hagi Jr. popped up with the first goal of the afternoon at Ibrox and then sprinted to the touchline to celebrate as he appeared to point to his father in the stands. Sky Sports co-commentator Neil McCann said, "His celebration, I think, is for his father, who is in the director's box behind us. What a start for Rangers." Lastly, Rangers have made it clear that they will work with the police to punish the individual who struck Celtic midfielder Arne Engels with a coin during Thursday's derby match. Engels, who was a half-time substitute in Celtic's 3-0 loss at Ibrox, was targeted when taking a corner late into the Scottish Premiership encounter. Rangers FC condemns this incident in the strongest possible terms, said a club spokesperson. The club can confirm it will assist Police Scotland with their investigation. When asked if his big money summer signing was okay after the incident, Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers said, "Yes, thankfully. If it was an inch lower, he'd have been hit right in the eye. But yes, I think he's okay. It's not obviously great for the game, but yes, he's okay." Rodgers was then asked if the missile thrown was indeed a coin, to which he replied, "Yes." That brings us to the end of today's video. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more daily Rangers content. Thank you.